Touchdown, Brandin Cooks.
So are you happy to move in LA?
Absolutely. To be back on the West Coast, to be close to home, is a dream come true. I'm excited to be able to work with a young quarterback and Jared and Coach McVay. They got a lot of great things going over there, it seems like, so I want to be a part of that.
And a good receiver coach,
no
right?
doubt
Eric
about
Yarber.
it. Coach Yarbs, he was here.
Yeah.
He was here. So.
Eric Yarber, former receiver coach when I was here, and with Dennis Erickson, good person, good people, man.
Yeah, and you were that quarterback that led them boys to the Fiesta Bowl. Don't leave that one out
Well, you
of
need
there.
some guys to throw to, and I had that, yeah.
You did have a couple good guys. Yeah,
No
that is
question.
right.
What about, you know where you're going to live in LA?
That part is going to be hard to find out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many cities you can live in. For me, I like it to be more quiet, a little more family-oriented, kind of stay out the way a little bit. So we're probably looking at Westlake or Thousand Oaks. Those are the two areas that we're looking at.
That's not far from where I was from, 'cause Pasadena.
Yeah.
That's where I was born and raised. We were just down there a week ago.
Yeah.
Vacation family. Went to the Dodger game, opening night.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There you go. You
Yeah.
should have let you throw the pitch.
Yeah. I don't like that status, but
On the Fiesta Bowl MVP, former Glendora ready, delivers a little bit high, but over the plate.
How about being back in Corvallis?
Every single time I drive here and I come on campus, the joy, the overcome of just the memories, those things will last a lifetime. This place is, for me, has always been special. It's like my first positive experience in life as far as living somewhere different. You know, I grew up in Stockton, hard city, wouldn't change it for the world, but when I get here to Corvallis, it's so peaceful. You know, it's a place that's easy to be able to just focus and know what you're coming here for. You come here to get a great education. You come here to play great ball and in hopes of doing bigger things and going on to the next level.
No doubt.
No doubt.
That's what I kind of tell even our current guys and our recruits is like, this place is the best place in the country to come to a place that you become the best football player
No
that you
doubt
can
about it.
become.
No doubt about it. You know, coming out, it's like you look at some of these schools and they're in big cities, but man, as a kid, and you know, you can get lost in that. And then guys start to get distracted and start leading down the route they really never saw themselves lead and going down. But here you got so much people that's looking out for you. You got a great support staff, not just from a coach's standpoint, but from even, teachers, faculty members that's around the university. Everyone has, at least, my time here, our best interests.
Yeah.
And to be able to be the best we can possibly be individually.
I'm with you on that, because I can remember too, coming here and then, teachers knowing my name.
Yep.
And it wasn't that far to get to class, and then you're going to class and you're bumping into not just football players that you know, but you know people from the dorm.
Yep.
Or a volleyball player, because we're eating meals together at training
It's
table.
a family-oriented place.
Totally.
With the 20th pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Brandin Cooks, wide receiver, Oregon State.
Brady, last moment, throws it for the touchdown to Cooks.
How was the first season in New England for you?
It was good so far.
So media days, like you have to, what do you do?
Hours a day, just straight media questions. There's every day leading up to the Super Bowl. There's a day designated really where you talk to the media and they just ask you a bunch of questions. A lot of the time it's a little bit about football, but then you get some crazy questions thrown out there.
Brandin Cooks. Yeah. Right? What does Brandin Cooks cook? You've been down in New Orleans for 3 years, man. I think you got some dishes. What would Brandin Cooks cook?
I don't cook too much.
Right.
So they kind of try to make it fun a little bit.
Do you so you sit at a table?
Yes. Yeah.
And they just
and they just come. Sometimes they have celebrity guest appearances like comedians to come ask some crazy questions, and then they ask us about our lifestyle and how we grew up. So it's not typically really all about football.
What about, did Belichick have like some tips on like, okay, this is what you're saying, or
his thing was always just keep it simple and be respectful. And never try to give anything away that would help the opponents and give them an advantage. So that was his thing.
I always kind of try to go big picture with our guys. It's like, you're not trying to give them any message board material. We're not talking strategy.
Right.
So, I maybe I got a chance if I'm in the ballpark.
No doubt about it.
Okay.
I think you good. I think you'll be totally fine. I think you're doing a great job.
Quarterback, wide receiver timing is so impressive.
When I came here and this place is a college town, the best college town there is, 100%.
Yeah.
And you get to know, like you said, people on different teams, different sports, and that kind of it was a no-brainer after that. It was a no-brainer. Yeah.
Huh. And so how long, you 3 years straight?
3 years straight.
No red shirt?
No red shirt.
Then you came out?
Then I came out early.
Yeah, okay. How about within those 3 years, give me a play or two that kind of sticks out in your mind as, hey, damn, this is my best memory.
We were down at Utah. It was a crazy game, high-scoring game. Went into overtime, and we drove it down the field. No, sorry. Yeah, we drove it down the field, and I remember Sean Mannion throwing me this ball in the red zone, and one of the guys tipped it, but it went right through his hand. I like, if he would have caught that, game over.
Game over.
Well, it went straight through his hand, tipped, and I remember catching the ball in the back of the end zone and fall down scoring, game over, and we all just rushed the field.
What do you mean, man?
We here.
Just went on about our business.
Yeah. Memories like those, like you remember the play so vividly now.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 10 years. But some of my best memories too were then the locker room after that.
Yeah.
And then the bus ride after that.
Absolutely.
You know, those after
the beaver
wins.
walk and all that is awesome, man. And then you get in here, and especially now, I mean, I wish I had this locker room when I was here.
Yep.
But the new facilities is over the top. But I think at the end of the day, you know, the kids deserve it.
Yeah.
And you know, it's great to be able to come back and still, as a former player, be able to use these things. You know, I love how welcoming you guys are. If I want to work out, no brainer. I mean, there's NFL locker rooms down here, which is awesome. To let us know that we're always welcome back, I think is a huge thing.
You know, me being so fired up on this job is, I just want to be a head coach. I want to win some games. I want to be around some kids, but also this gives me the opportunity to be around former players. Not just the guys I played with, but we're all connected that way.
Absolutely.
You know, and throughout the years and even before my time, you know, all these guys welcoming them back, and it's a unique.
Absolutely.
Be in this
it's like
situation.
that network. You know, you're creating this network that's going to last a lifetime. And I think that's powerful. It's not like guys get here and you're shipping them out and then that's it.
Yeah.
Like you already are doing a great job, but I remember when we first talked, you want us back, you know, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, there's good. And I've kind of told our guys, we got a decent amount of guys in the NFL currently playing.
Yeah.
And for sure, we want you guys back. But there's a bunch of guys, too, that I remember playing with that maybe weren't the best player, but now they've gone on and been up and up in Nike right now. I want those type guys coming back and bringing value. Because I think it's important that we're talking to the current players right now about, we're going to push this football thing as far as we can go. But the reality is that is plan B. We got to push plan A, is that vision for your life. What are you going to be doing? Starts with graduating.
Yep.
And the more they understand that, football's a huge part, but it's only a part of it, of this, you know, experience we're talking about.
Absolutely.
That the college experience for 4 or 5 years in this college town, but leaving with that degree and having a vision for your life beyond football. You know, a part of that is, again, starting having these conversations for guys when they're sophomores, juniors, of what are you going to be doing in 10 years? Because I know you're in great shape, but in 10, 12 years, I don't know if you're going to be doing what you're doing.
I mean,
And going from there.
Absolutely. I think the relationships, as far as that you create in college and then now being blessed to play in the NFL, it's totally different. Is, you know, in college, you know you're gonna be there, you know, for at least 3 years, and you build this rapport from really kids. You know, you get here. I got here at the age of 17, so you're just a kid, and you kind of just make this, you know, this connection with guys, and you build it from until you're 21 years old, 22 years old. Those are gonna go and last a lifetime. Unfortunately, as we all know, the NFL has a business side to it. So guys, you know, you may make a relationship that you think will stick, but then the next thing you know, that guy's out the locker room the next year, and it's so inconsistent. Whereas, here it's consistent enough from the standpoint you're at least going to be building that relationship for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And living life together, right?
And living life
In the
together,
dorms
making
to
mistakes
start,
together,
yeah.
maturing together. I mean, let's face it, we come in and we're totally different from the time we leave.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in a good way.
No question. Because I remember my freshman year and, living with Ryan Atkinson, who's a D lineman now, and he's a high school coach. But, yeah, NFL-wise, but you ain't going home with people in the NFL where you're going back to the dorm and what you're doing on Friday, Saturday.
Study hall, you're doing it all together.
The weight room,
yeah,
right? Some of the
weight room.
conditioning that goes on with those memories.
You spend so much hours with each other. Sometimes it's unbelievable, but at the end of the day, it's a special thing.
Yeah, no doubt.
Pressure from the near side. Mannion steps into his throw. End zone touchdown. Brandin Cooks.
I guess somewhat more or less coming back and seeing some familiar faces, just your gist of the group we got around here, staff-wise.
Yeah, as soon as I got back, right away, I'm like, okay, this is what I know what Oregon State to be. The welcoming arms. I mean, I saw guys that I played with or guys that played a little after me walking around, and it was just all how we all just treated the same way. You guys want us here, like I said. And I think it's just seeing those familiar faces as a former player is huge. You're more comfortable.
Yeah.
Right away, that it's just it's just a feeling that you get and you get overcome with, that you can tell for yourself that you was in this program, that you were around here because you know this place. And I think that alone is huge.
Yeah. Creating something like that, it makes it better.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? It's better. Like, I've been at other programs coaching and whatnot, and then to reach out to the former alumni, making the coaches aware of the former guys who played here. Like, sometimes I've been at places I didn't know. This guy's a big-time player 3 years ago. I didn't even know his name.
Right.
When I was an assistant other places. I think it matters.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Getting back we were able to see Sean at the, whatever event. What do we call that event?
The recruiting dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the signing day. It was good to see him and his wife. What's it been like?
It's good. I mean, as soon as I got there, one of the first guys that I saw, and the memories that we shared together, being here, and now, being on the same team again. First thing I told him, what are we gonna do with this number? He has the number 14, so I'm working with him on that one. Back. So hopefully he budgets a little bit. But, it's great to be able to be around Sean and Johnny Hecker. Yeah. He was here at the same time as well. So it'll be good to kind of come to somewhere new and actually knowing guys already.
What was Sean like in the huddle?
He was tense.
Was he?
Tense, in a great way. I loved it.
Yeah.
The guy had a fiery side to him on the field. Off the field, nicest person that you would probably ever meet. But when we were in that game, he was locked in, and we was always on the same page. Ready to go attack.
I think I got two memories. I don't know if they're right, though. But so you're talking about that Utah game at Utah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 4th and 2, and y'all threw fake toss, throw it back? Was that Sean?
4th and 2. No, that was Sean. Teron got it, pitched it back. And I remember to this day, when he threw that ball, it almost hit. I don't know what you call it. I think the camera was on this.
Oh, yeah, when they got like ESPN or whatever, big time game.
Almost hit it. Uh-huh. And I remember seeing the ball about to hit that thing. I'm like, this is not about to happen. And somehow it went over, caught the ball, and then we got on a roll from there. Yeah,
I remember that. I remember I got in some garbage time. It was like we were playing Reno, my retro freshman year. We were beating them. And so I got a series. I threw one incompletion, trying to throw a curl to Roddy Tompkins. Airmailed it. First throw of my college career. And then I didn't get any time again until I got in the second half of Arizona. Guy had gotten hurt, and I played a little bit of that. Yeah. And then we went up to Seattle and took off. But I do vividly remember home games, really after that game in Seattle. Came back here, we played two teams really close and lost, and then ended up winning double overtime against the Ducks to go 5-6. And when Research Stadium is rocking, there ain't a better place in regards to a home field advantage than there is,
I talked to guys in the league to this day that played in the Pac-12. No one likes coming here to play. When this crowd gets going and you have to walk down that hill, and our fans are chanting, and we got the chainsaw going, and we got the music blasting, they never want to come play here. It's such a huge home field advantage. And I hear that from guys still to this day that I play with.
No doubt. I can remember vividly some night games. We played Washington State night game. I think it was Halloween, junior year when we were good. I mean, we came up. It was night, October 31st. It was like blackout, whatnot. We just got after them. And then we played the Civil War here, junior year. This is go to the, win the championship. Ducks are going to the Rose Bowl. They got the roses in the locker room, type thing. Beautiful. 12:30, crystal clear. It's like the last weekend in November. Keith Jackson's on the call, and we ended up winning the game, and it was.
Hey, that's what we do. We spoil people's dreams.
Yeah,
that's what we do here.
Well, and then we take a knee. My favorite moment is take a knee to Adele. We won the Pac-10 championship. And the place going crazy, and those kind of memories have been here. But I even think about it like, 2000 we were really good. Yeah. Well, you look at a lot of what you were a part of, 2000 moving forward, Riley got this thing going pretty good. Yeah. And won the third most games in this league over a decade. Yep. And so you can't tell me at this place that we can't get this going with good people around. No. And we're headed that way.
No doubt about it.